What's up, Sooner Nation? Welcome to the Sooner Surge podcast that tells it like it is. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button. Man, 34-26. OU loses at home, Jay.
Needed that game.
There was so much bad today, Jay, that you can't even really talk about anything that was good. The only really bright spot, Rob, who you're playing a team that's next to last in the SEC against the rush, and you don't even attempt to run it much in the first half. You have 16 yards. Second half, Rob breaks the long 65-yarder and then is able to continue to just pound it up the middle. And then they get away from it near the end. But, Jay, hey, let me first talk about the defense because I see people already coming at me. Last night on the show, all I said was we're going to find out a lot this week. Anyone that said OU secondary is trash going into this game, you're basing it on nothing, okay? And by the way, today, I will say Cortland Gilroy, I thought played his best game.
He was the best one in the secondary. But
the secondary, the safety and linebackers against the zone were terrible. And the biggest issue with OU's defense, Jay, third down, they allowed 3 or 4 scrambles by Chambliss. They didn't get the pressure when they needed it. It wasn't good, Jay.
Well, the zone defense is not good.
No.
The zone coverage is not good on the back end. The O-line, not good. The play calling from Buckle. Here's my number one thing about this offense. We're in game what? 8? Was that game 8?
Yes.
In your opinion, what's the identity of that offense? I have no clue what it is.
Not sure, Jay.
Mateer, not good today. Mateer was not good. He missed.
Started off really good. Wasn't good fourth quarter. Bad fourth quarter.
And
he was 10 of 11 early on. It was a horrible fourth quarter.
You got 2 O-linemen starting that are freshmen. It's just, man, Jeremy, this offense, I admit, dude, the defense had their struggles today. And when you're going against good offense, the last team to throw for 300 yards against Oklahoma was a Lane Kiffin offense last year, Ole Miss, okay? He's going to drop some things. They had some horrible, horrible plays today on defense. They also had some times where they bowed up and made stops. But you cannot go 5 consecutive possessions on offense with a total of 16 plays. That's basically 5 3-and-outs in a row, 1 yard average per play. I don't know. Some of the offensive, to me, Jeremy, I'm going to have to go rewatch it, but some of the route stuff, it's like the only thing they go down the field on is if just a go route. They don't have any really developed concepts.
Hey.
Maybe they think they can't with the O-line. I don't know.
Hey,
X-Look pretty good. That's about it.
What was this? David Stone getting called out on live TV by the other coach.
I don't know what it is.
Hey, someone put it in the chat. Did Lane Kiffin say
after the game he must have called him out?
Yeah, I'm curious what he said.
I don't know.
Yeah, and hey, the other thing is that safety play killing. Why was Blaylock the guy there? You need to just pound it there.
Well,
I agree with Greg. The route trees are terrible. They're terrible, Jay.
He pointed to him and pulled him into the interview by saying what? He was good, or
Kiffin's a joke if he did that. That's ridiculous.
He was saying he was good. He liked talking smack during the game.
Okay,
hey,
and that was
smack. It's Division I football.
Hey, as bad as BV was in some things, Lane Kiffin should have lost his team the game.
He made some bad decisions.
Terrible decisions.
But they won, so it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
If you're going against OU's offense, you can be aggressive. You can go for it.
Yeah, Mateer gets out of the pocket too early. That's one thing. Rob was great, but
not good, Jerm. Just not in a game you really had to have, and big games seem to.
Hey, and there's Eric. Eric can come on here. That's fine. I'm not going to acknowledge him on that. Look, the team's not trash. That was terrible today. Jay, I saw Greg God, I think, said, "Oh, you won't win another game." He said it 2 weeks ago too. So look, they got. The fact is, BV may be a BV's in because Tennessee and Bama next. I mean, you lose both of those games. This very well could have been BV's last season in the SEC for OUJ because of this game. Because of this game.
This is what I said the other day is you're in why this game was so huge because you could basically go lose 4 out of 5 now with South Carolina as your only win because it's going to be.
You could, Jay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened, so I'd like to go see it. I'd see what happened.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Kiffin clip. Why were they putting Austin Simmons in? He was terrible, Jay. That was dumb.
I don't know. He made some bad calls, but it doesn't matter. He won the game, so it doesn't matter.
Correct. You're correct.
You got to make him pay on that kind of stuff. They go for on their own 20, and they fumble the snap. You're on the 10-yard line, and you can't score. You got to kick a field goal.
Hey, one of the biggest plays though was the Satania fumble.
Oh, that killed.
It killed you.
But
you had the momentum. That play killed.
Mateer didn't have a good game.
Good second. He didn't have a good second half at all.
No,
first half he didn't play. He had one incompletion in the first half.
I don't feel like there's any identity offensively.
Well, they don't take any shots on the field. They did one early to Satania. They didn't go back to it. It's weird stuff, Jay. Arbuckle comes out the first possession every game and looks like he's got some things set up. He can't adjust, Jay. He can't adjust.
I feel like it seems like in a lot of the big games, in my opinion, they play almost very timid.
It's too much short stuff, Jay. There's not much down the field.
I'm even talking defensively.
Yeah, except I'm going to say I think BV made good adjustments at halftime. Do you?
Defensively, they were better in the second half. They had
third quarter was 24 plays for 58 yards for Ole Miss. The third quarter OU owned.
They were a lot. And by the way, Chambliss needs to be in the Heisman contention. He's good.
He's good, Jay.
He made some plays with his legs that were really good. But let's get back to Arbuckle's calling. There were some really, really questionable play calls. In fact, the one touchdown they scored in the second half where X-Rob ran in from 10 yards, I didn't like that play call either, but it worked. It was 3rd and 10. I
actually like that one because they had 5 in the box.
I don't understand this, Jerm. And maybe they're just not any good wide receiver. But Burks, what's the deal? Like he can't get open or they can't run a route for him? I don't understand it.
Jay,
outside of Topania, what else? I mean, seriously, like other than that, what offensively do they have, Jerm?
Yeah, they don't have a lot of playmakers, Jay.
It doesn't seem that they do.
Yeah,
Burks. I don't understand. Like, can you throw something to him? It's frustrating.
Azida got benched for EPL and he was better, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would have liked to have seen a little more screen stuff to Kanik. He can break tackles. I would like to have seen that.
Or just pound the ball against a bad Ole Miss rush defense.
Didn't really pound it at all, Jerm.
Yeah. Hey, Eric, look, this may be the only time I bring it up, Jay. He's going to mention a huge hold. There likely was. And there were bad calls. The roughing the passer was a terrible call on OU. Like, we're going to talk about refs. OU got beat. OU got beat, Eric. Dude, jeez. Talking about he didn't want any success. I also told you Michigan's D was good. Doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter. OU did not play well today. You had mistake after mistake when they had anything good, Jay. Mateer was bad in the second half when they needed him most. Safety and linebackers in coverage was terrible today. The play calling was atrocious by Ben Arbuckle. You get 3rd and 2, 4th and 2, 4th and inches, and you get under center and do a bootleg that you haven't run all year. You get at the goal line and you run outside when you just need to slam it up in there and get a couple yards. It was bad.
Hey, Greg, it's baffling to me. He hasn't looked good running the ball. He hasn't looked good running the ball, Jerm. He looks like he's running foot samples.
Yeah, he hasn't, Jay. I think teams have figured out his running game, Jay.
No, I think, you know what I think it is?
Well, there's not a lot of areas to run, too.
Jerm, it's SEC, dude. It's different athletes. It's different. You got to get used to that. And I just don't think he has. I mean, this is a different level of football.
There was an example at the end where Satania was wide open on 3rd and 5 or 4th and 5, and he goes for it all downfield. You got to make the easy one. But that Mark, you're right. The Satania fumble killed OU. It did.
Also the penalties. OU had some bad penalties.
They did.
It just continues to just hurt this team, man.
Defensively, Jay, they had several plays where they got losses. The middle of the field killed them. They had a few plays of bad tackling, several 3rd downs where they let Chambliss get loose or went over the middle of the field. Cortland Guillory was the standout on defense. I thought Kendall Daniels was good, but you're not gonna win a game when a team has 85 plays to whatever. At one point, it was doubled up on plays.
They had more than 85. You can't have that many 3-and-outs.
No.
And the defense has to listen. The defense was not good on getting off the field on third down.
Yeah,
I think
correct.
they were at one point they were 9 of 18, about 50%. Ole Miss was getting off the field on third down, and in fact, he had a lot of fourth downs too that he was able to use. I mean, it's just you had Kobe McKenzie injured. Owen Heineke had to play more. I think a couple times it kind of showed up on his end, but you know what? It's a game you needed to win at home and you didn't win it. Now you're staring at that schedule and looking at what you got in front of you, man. Looks more like an 8-4 unless you win one on the road, which
it's very tough, Jay.
8-4 is going to be hard with what you have in front of you.
This could have been BV's going away party.
It's frustrating. You know what I'm tired of too? You know what I'm tired of?
What?
I'm tired of hearing about the middle eight and losing the middle eight. Yeah. I'm freaking tired of hearing how important the middle eight is. And then they lose the middle eight every single game. Every game. They lose the middle eight, Germ, almost every week.
Hey, I'll give Truth Teller some credit. There are a lot of people who are right on this game. But
who hasn't told
I'm confused, Crystal, and I'm confused at your comment when I sit on here and give people credit all the time. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I've ripped OU for mistakes they made. I'm not a person who's just going to sit there and ignore anything that's happening. Okay. I'm not that person. OU didn't play well today. To sit there and say they're a trash defense is a bad take. They're not a trash defense.
Both things can be true. You're going to have some overreactions. The defense wasn't very good today in a lot of big plays, and it hurt them, dude. I mean, it hurt them. And they better bow up because the next 2 weeks it's not going to be any easier. Those two offenses they play in the next few weeks. I mean, here's the thing, and here's the truth. If you don't hold the next two opponents under 30 points, you're getting beat pretty good. I just don't think OU can't score enough, Jerm.
It's going to be tough, Jay. I mean, yeah. So,
hey, Eric, real quick, I just want to say one thing. Nobody's saying, listen, the only problem with this statement, I agree with you. You've been right on most of
all capital letters, dude. He's angry.
Will you let me talk, Jerm? You never let me talk.
He's angry.
Eric, listen, the reason you're labeled a doomer, not from me, but from other people in the chat, is because you only come on here when they do, like when they win, you don't show up.
He won't show up.
That's why people say it. Not me. Because Eric, I actually think you've been right on most things OU over the last 2 years. So,
but it is a fact that he won't show up when they're winning or anything good. I mean, and great God, yeah, they haven't played a lot of great offenses, man. No one said that, but to sit here and say that this defense is trash is a bad take. They didn't play well today, especially on third down, Jay. Man, there were some plays that now it was crazy over the middle of the field. They got beat. The zone coverage, Jay, they'd send a guy across over the middle and Heineke would let him go and Peyton Bowen wouldn't be there. There were some bad things there. And then the Chambliss stuff on third downs was bad, Jay.
Yeah, this defense was not good enough today to make plays. They didn't make good enough to win the game.
They were great against the run in the second half. They allowed 1 yard rushing, I think.
They just couldn't make plays.
1 yard rushing.
Getting off the field and stuff.
Yeah, hey, Jay, you want to open the phone lines for a bit?
We can. I'm fine with it.
We'll open the phone lines. Give us a holler. Yeah, not many people showed up against South Carolina. Yeah, I don't even care about South Carolina, but it is true. Like that, no one wanted to show up and do anything there because they won the game. But there's the phone line. Ben Arbuckle was not good today, Jay. Outside of the first possession, they just don't make very good adjustments. I mean, they did go to the running game with X-Rob, and they should have stuck with it.
Agreed.
They should have stuck with it. When you have a lead, you actually come back and you get up 26-25 and you don't stick with it. I don't understand that. Well, yeah, the big fumble. The fumble killed.
The fumble killed, but Jern, you're right. You had the lead. They went down and scored. That was probably the worst possession defensively because you got the lead and you give them the ball and they go score. That's when you got to bow up and get a stop.
Well, and X-Rob started to be able to just run all over him. I don't know why they got away from it. Let's go to courts. We got several on the line. Keep them short tonight. Several on here.
What's up, Corks?
Hey, I've been kind to BV this year, but I don't think I have to worry about it. I'm pretty sure he's fired this time.
Yeah, unless they just start winning games.
They're not going to. Let's just stop that. The biggest thing I noticed, obviously, Beatembo is trash. I'm glad everybody sees it now. Our skill position players are not. I don't even think they're good enough to be in the Big 12 anymore. I don't know what has happened at our skill position, but wide receivers are just pathetic. Emmett Jones. And
yeah.
What? Go ahead. You remember you said he was a good recruiter? I didn't see any of his recruits out there except for.
Oh, I've been critical
for
of him.
some reason, the fourth down play early in the game, which we should have never went for. We brought in all our backup third deep wide receivers out there for that play. I'm confused.
I was too.
I don't understand that. Don't you want your best guys out there, even though your best guys are bums too? Oh, and please stop hyping up Giovanni Gibson. He's just average.
He hasn't done. I mean,
he's average.
Yeah. He was open several times and they missed him.
The defense played. Is Kobe hurt bad? Because I didn't see him for a long time.
He was on the sideline in uniform, but that injury hurt.
He pulled up.
I missed it. I must have walked the dog when that happened because I didn't. When I came back, I didn't see him in the game. What happened to him?
He just pulled up on the play like running. So I don't know if it was a hamstring or something.
Great. Because the other linebacker, Kip Lewis, I know he had a lot of tackles, but he's 3-star linebacker at best. I just don't get it.
One of the biggest plays, Corks, was he made a great tackle where Lacey had some room in the open field.
Yeah, he made some tackles. He made some good plays, but he made a lot of mistakes.
What I'm saying is the next play, he was supposed to chip the receiver, and he lets him go by wide open in the zone.
I thought the corners, unless it's when I walked the dog, I thought the corners did very well, so I don't know why people are trashing them.
I did too. I don't know why the corners are getting trashed. I thought
the line looked a lot better with EPL in there, but that doesn't say much. It doesn't. It's not good enough.
Not good.
You knew 4 years ago you got to build up the trenches. You got the greatest coach ever in Bill Beaton bust, and he just can't get the job done. I don't know what 1.2 million a year we pay for that man's piss poor coaching.
And then
Boomer damn sooner.
Hey,
go ahead.
Jay, hey, if I would have told you X-Rob runs for over 100 yards, what would you have said? OU wins the game.
He had one play for 70 yards, Jeremy.
It was one
Jay,
run.
He was getting 5 to 10 yards.
But here's the thing: is typical OU offense. I don't understand it. It's been happening for years and years and years. We finally get a run game going, and then we go away from it.
Exactly. I don't get it. Yeah.
I don't understand it. I will never. I just don't know football. Boomer damn sooner.
Let's get to Coconut Greg, followed by Fit with Fry, followed by a few others.
Oh, man, just continually disappointed. I mean, I really don't have much more to say than what Corks did. But remember, last week, I think I said, I just don't trust this team in a 2-minute drill. Like, what are we doing? Mateer never sees the check down. We don't even, we're never aware of the sticks and just getting a first down. Really, the only reason we were in that game late is because of all the blunders that Lane Kiffin was making. And
that's pretty true.
Yeah. And really, we really never capitalized on the mistakes they were making.
Agreed.
I mean, the truth is, really, they are a better coach than us. All of their athletes are bigger, faster, stronger than we are. I mean, we're at a point now where a team like Ole Miss has eclipsed Oklahoma. And we are cementing a reputation of just mediocre football. Like, if you're a recruit and you watch that, who do you want to play for? You want to go and play for Brett Venables or someone else?
It depends on the position I'm at. Definitely not on offense.
I'll say this: if you're an offensive skill position at wide receiver, watching the offense, what makes you want to play on the offense?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, even the defense, we're not built to compete with the top portion of this conference. I mean, at some point, when is enough? We've seen 4 years of this, like, and poop rolls downhill. I'm sorry. It's like, what do we have to do to show people that this isn't working? He can't hire the right offensive coordinator. Mateer has just not shown up when he needs to. Our defense is not creating turnovers. It's really the only reason we say the defense is any good is because tackles for loss. We're pretty good at that, but that's it. Nothing else is good enough for this team to compete with the best in the SEC.
Defensively,
Hey, real quick.
Would you say Georgia's better than OU defensively?
Well, listen, it
Yes.
doesn't. It doesn't.
They're
matter.
not. They're not.
Jeremy, it doesn't matter offense or defense.
But I agree. But Jay,
They start from the top though. They can't
agree.
make
It does. But to say
play.
Georgia's defense is better, they're not.
Listen, Georgia's going to win more football games than us by a long
Agree, they
shot.
are, Greg. But they didn't punt against Georgia. They didn't punt.
Yes, you're right. But
They had about 4 punts today.
who in a head-to-head matchup? You think we're beating Georgia? We're not.
But I'm saying OU's defense can compete with Georgia. That's not the issue right now. It is from the top. It's BV at the top, Jay.
It's so disappointing here. And again, we're cementing this legacy of bad football. And if we don't do something now, again, I hate to say it, but like people like to say, the new Nebraska, stuff like that, because the damage is being done, and it's going to take us a lot longer than it should to correct this if we don't do something now. If we continue to just let this same mediocre product go on the field year after year, game after game, goodbye OU football.
I agree.
Yeah.
Got to change, man. Thanks, guys. See ya.
Hey, thanks. Hey, Jay, real quick. I just want to say, go ahead.
I want to read this comment. Guys, at what point is it stop getting rid of coordinators? I mean, you can't just keep bringing in new coordinators every week.
Hey, and I wanted to say, what I was going to say is, first off, no, we can say OU's D has played trash offense. But if you just compare OU's D to Georgia's D last week, OU's defense was better against this common opponent. That's all I'm saying. Look, and someone said OU just couldn't get a stop when they needed it. They did get a stop late, and Satania fumbled the punt with 5 minutes in the game. OU got a stop there. People are acting like they didn't get a stop the whole game, Jay.
All right, let's get to Fry. What's up?
I'm not going to get on here too fired up. I've calmed myself down a little bit. But whenever you have a coach on the other side making as many mistakes as Lane Kiffin made today, and you lose the game, we should have won that game 9 times out of 10. You have a coach over there going for it on 4th down on his side of the field, and we get the ball on the 10-yard line, and we can't win the game?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sitting here watching this game. Clock management in the first half. We're using our timeouts on stuff that does not matter.
Agreed.
You can't do that. You can't do penalties. You can. They said, okay, they might not have called it on Jackson because it wasn't Jackson who had the hit on the quarterback. It was behind him. The guy came 5 seconds later, hit him in the back.
Yeah.
You can't do that. It's undisciplined football.
The bigger one was.
Hey, real quick, Fry, how about the penalties where simple things like you don't have enough guys lined up on the line of scrimmage on offense? I mean,
simple. You can't get your guys off the field in time.
Yeah.
You get a stop and you can't get your guys off the field. You get a stop on 3rd down and some kind of stupid penalty. And then it's 3rd and 5. They didn't get it, but that could have costed us. I mean, I'm sorry, y'all. I'd never call for the firing of anybody, but there's no need to keep BV. There's no need because with that undisciplined play we had today. Stone talking, he was talking the whole game. You can see it down there. The guys are looking at him like you can't talk and then not walk the walk. You should have stonewalled those guys. You can't do it. You got undisciplined football. We got play calls that are just ridiculous. Mateer's decision making was terrible. So bad.
It was bad.
He's not keeping it on that 4th. We had a 3rd and 1 right before that punt in the first half. Mateer hands it off. If he keeps it, he's going 60 yards down the side. There's nobody, not one person. People.
Yep. Hey.
I'm gonna try to calm myself down because my heart's beating harder than a rabbit running from a rifle. But boys, losing that game was the end of BV. I'm sorry, y'all. It is. Just like, did Jackson Arnold get pulled today or not?
No, but
I don't know.
Did you see the pick 6 he had?
Yeah. Did he get pulled today?
Can I Walker pick 60?
Exactly. But it's ridiculous. I'm sorry, y'all, man. I don't want to call for the fire of BV. He's a good dude. But we got to get somebody. We got to get an offensive. We got to get one of those offensive guys in here. We've got to get somebody. Because the defense DNA is going to be input, whether BV's there or not. There's going to be a different. You got to get an offensive guy. You got to get somebody who can control the game. We can't control the game. We get leads, and then we let people stay in the game. You got to get somebody who goes for the throat.
Yeah.
You got to get somebody and then you got to get a quarterback who can put some dang touch on the ball. This guy's throwing 70-mile-an-hour fastballs on hitches. I'm like, this is like, Mateer, he's wide open. You don't have to throw it 70 miles an hour. The ball's hitting him in the hands, about to break his dang fingers.
Not great from the pocket. Better on the run. Not great from the pocket at all.
It's bad. It's bad. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't see us beating Tennessee or Alabama. And then it's just time. If we win those 2 home games, it'll be good for BV to go out on a good note. 8-4 is not good enough. You win 14 games your first 2 years in the SEC. Utterly ridiculous. You win how many games over his tenure? What's his record overall? I mean, I don't know, but if he loses these 2 and then he wins the next 2, I don't even know if he could beat LSU at the end of the season if Nussmeier gets his thing going, because that zone defense was ridiculous. Yeah, there was no quarterback spy. No quarterback spy. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. I got to get off here because I'm about to have a freaking heart attack. God dang, BV. I'm sorry, man. You got to go.
Thanks for the call, Fry. Oh, man. Fired up. OU fans are fired up after this one. Let's get to Bobby.
Hey,
Bobby.
hey guys, listen, we pour our heart and soul in this team. And Brent Venables, and I've never said I wanted him fired, but I'm going to tell you what, if we don't do something right now,
what would they do?
Well, I mean, I just say start from scratch, get an interim in, do what Florida did. We're going to have to do it. If we don't start it now.
They're not doing that. They're not doing that.
But I tell you what, we ought to show that we really care about this program and get rid of them right now, because we're winning one more game, y'all. You know who we're probably beating? LSU.
Missouri?
Well, no, Missouri's going to beat us. Missouri will beat us. They're better coach. That coach, the LSU coach is not. He's not a good coach either. It's all about the coaching. We should have won this game. We should have won the Texas game. We should. These are. If you lose fair and square, that's fine. But Lane Kiffin gave us plenty of. He said, "Here, I want you, Oklahoma. Y'all win this game. I don't want to win this game. I want to go to Florida. I want to coach at Florida." Is what Lane Kiffin is saying. You go for it on the 20-yard line, and we can't even. And we get the ball at the 10 and can't even score. That's embarrassing.
Yeah, that was a killer. That was a killer drive. You got to score when you get the chance.
Yeah, so that's it. If it was up to me, I would get rid of him right now and just get an intern in, because we're just going to win one game anyway, and just go ahead and start. Look for a coach for next year if we got the gall to do it. If we really care about the program, BV's a nice guy, but if we really care about the program, get rid of him, fire him Sunday. Tomorrow, and get a new coach. I say if they do that, then we'll be fired up and pumped up. And then we know that we care about the program.
Hey, I love the passion, man. I don't think they're going to do
that. All right, guys. All right. Y'all have a good night.
Hey, let's get to the super, Jay. Keelan, thanks for the super. If this program doesn't make some major changes, you'll just be another Arkansas in the SEC. Should have stayed in the Big 12. I don't see how we win another game. Boomer sooner. Well, you can't win with penalties and being on the field half the time as the other team. And Jay, another big play that if I could get one play back, it might have been the one that Okoye could have a pick six on. He didn't even know where that play. Wasn't that the same possession that they punt and you fumble it?
I don't remember.
It was. They don't get the pick. They end up punting and you fumble the punt. Killed.
But could you also say that both games they've lost, Tier hadn't been very good.
No, he's terrible in the second half, Jay.
I mean. And Arbuckle hasn't been good. Let's get to Jim. What's up, Jim?
Hey, guys. A lot of emotion today.
Oh, yeah.
These guys have played like a 7-win team twice in the last 3 weeks, and it just might be that's what we are. But this is not a trash defense. I know there's been some slagging of the defense. You just can't expect the defense to bring their A game every single week. They did not play well today for sure, but it's still – in my opinion, a top 5, top 10 defense in college football. The problem is 100% still on the offensive side of the ball. It's Mateer. He has no touch. This has been said already. It was really only Ole Miss gaffes that allowed OU to score in the mid-20s in this game. Those busted plays that we had long pass plays on, no other team in the SEC other than Ole Miss is giving those up.
Well, and they didn't put a drive together all game.
Exactly right. So I echo the sentiment. I don't, BV's not going anywhere until at least the end of the year. But we're at the crossroads here. If we want to be considered a Texas or an Alabama, Georgia, we got to eat the buyout. The boosters got to pony up, and we got to start over in the off season. If we want to become Nebraska or Arkansas, whatever you want to say, well, if we hold on to BV, guys, I think that's where we're headed. So take it easy. Thanks, guys.
Jim.
This very well, Jay, could have been the demise of Brent Venables this game, because what they have ahead of them and how they played today with the mistake after mistake after mistake, like they did it to themselves, Jay. Period. Facts. End of story.
Hey, and real quick before we get to Dwayne, I agree with this comment 1,000%. And to me, that's why I think you're better off not head coach wise, not having somebody that's either a defensive play caller or an offensive play
But
caller.
everyone's one or the other.
Not really.
Pretty much everyone is one or the other, Jay.
The guy at Indiana is?
Chris Signetti was an offensive guy, yeah.
He doesn't have anything to do with the offense.
No, I thought you said you don't want a guy who's just an offensive guy or a defensive guy.
No, you're going to have a guy that is, but I'm saying
that's what I was saying. Yeah,
I'm saying running the thing. I just don't think you can really concentrate on both. I mean, I think it's hard. Hey, let's get to Dwayne. What's up, Dwayne?
Hello.
What's up?
Hey,
you there? He gone.
He gone.
He gone. He gone.
Try it again. I thought RSJ was really bad today. I thought RSJ was really bad in the secondary. I didn't think Peyton Bowen was very good today. And then I thought Eli Bowen and Cortland Guillory were really good, but didn't matter. Too many big plays on third downs. Third and fourth downs.
Agreed. Hey, we got Jackson. What's up, Jackson?
What's up, guys? Hey, so I want to start off by saying I get it. OU allowed 34 points, but in the first half, when you're on the field the majority of the half,
yeah,
it's very hard to contain an offense with the explosiveness that Ole Miss has. I get it. OU so elite defensively. Their defensive line, I thought, played a solid game. Ole Miss, I thought they had the ability to max protect a lot, and they were able to get dudes open downfield even while that was happening.
But I am so tired every week of even talking about offense and defense. It's a team effort. They lost this game on defense. They lost this game on offense.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I'm saying, correct. Well, the Eagles played good enough to win. They didn't win. They didn't win the game.
Yeah.
Starts at the top.
And special teams, the Satania fumble is absolutely unacceptable.
Yeah, he was trying to make
there is no reason why you can't have the motto just live to play another down. Why you're trying to jump over a dude and then you get undercut and a dude comes over top of you, hits the ball out with the top of their helmet. Like, at that point, you need to hold on the ball with two hands. Guys, I hate to be like this. This feels like it might be the end of the Brent era after today. I mean, this team, they continue to find ways to lose games. And I think we've talked about it under Brent. They haven't found ways to win many of the close games.
That's it. That's right.
That's
the problem.
And it's been, it has been the majority of the issue. And
you can't preach the middle eight and how important it is to lose the middle eight every game.
And I'm tired of freaking hearing Brent Venables say, well, they have to be coached better. Well, it's not on the guys. It's on the coaches. Brent, eventually you need to call your freaking players out and say, they played a part in why you lost. They turned the ball over. They do.
He's not going to do that.
Yes, I know, but I'm tired of the coach speak, man. Can somebody just acknowledge that the players do have a part to play in that? And also another thing OU had an issue with, they allowed Chambliss to continue to run on third downs, make plays.
Yep, they didn't contain well.
Yep, and guys, I think it's just an issue. John Mateer didn't hit a lot of throws that were there. There was dudes open that were open underneath. John Mateer, for some reason, chooses to try and extend the play and make a deep play almost every single time, it feels like. And it's really frustrating. And if you're John Mateer, like, I get it. You haven't been the same after the thumb injury, but I don't get why you continue to do the things that you do if you know you haven't had success doing them.
Well, it wasn't just you can't. I mean, the first, we say thumb injury, but first half he was 10 of 11, so it's not really the thumb. It's bad decision making. It's not taking checkdowns. His pocket presence hasn't been as good as I thought it would be.
Yeah. And also, I think you saw the inexperience of Arbuckle at times trying to get too cute with play calls. Like, you have a 2nd and 10, they think that you're going to throw the ball. Instead, you try a QB run that doesn't work. The 4th and 2 play call was horrendous.
Yeah, it was bad.
It was terrible. It was terrible.
They haven't ran anything under center all year long. They try to go under center, an important 4th down, where John Mateer, I don't even think has thrown a pass from under center all year long, and they try to throw a pass. And then the play backed up in the end zone where it ended up in a safety. Like, why are you trying to stretch it out to the sideline, allow the defense?
Well, make a block. Make a block. This O-line.
Kane Helms got pushed 6 yards into the end zone on that play.
Well, I mean, it's just not very good. The O-line's not good. The tight ends aren't good. They got problems skill position-wise on offense.
Yeah.
I mean, fix it. They haven't fixed it. Hey, thanks for the call, Jackson.
Yeah.
And read this comment here. Mr. Dilligaff says, BV not going anywhere. If that happens, we're set back 4 more years. No one wants to replace him. Who replaces BV? I understand what he's saying there. And you know what? He might be right after this year. They might keep him. And the problem is, I think 918's mentioned this before, you got to know who you're going to go get if you replace him. Now, the thing is, 8-4, 7-5, you can't live with that at Oklahoma football.
You can't. And what I'm Hudson is saying is right. Classic OU under BV. This is classic. 1 step up the ladder, 4 steps down. 1 step up, 5 steps down. Mistake after mistake after mistake. Bad decision making. Bad everything when you need it most. And you just can't get over the hump. I think the thing you can take about classic OU under BV is they cannot get over the hump. They cannot do it in big games under BV, period.
Johnson.
What the deal is with this?
Hey, guys.
What's up?
Remember week one? Remember week one when I said he was average and you laughed at me?
Yeah.
He's average, guys. I mean, it's just called like
was today for sure.
He's average. He's been average all year long. He hasn't been great. In some plays, he's great, but most of the time, he's just average. He cannot read defenses.
Inconsistent.
And these play calls are just absolutely ridiculous. I mean, if Robinson was like, he was the guy the second half. If you kept feeding him, the game's different. Also, at the end of the game, on that 2-point conversion, if Mateer hits that 2-point conversion, we're only down 3, and that last drive, we didn't have to try to score. We could have got down and kicked a field goal. There's just mistakes after mistakes after mistakes. And the deal is, Venables has no clue what's going on in that offense. Because if we have a defensive coordinator that is the head coach, and that's the bottom line. He's not equipped for this. I've been saying this for years. I try to give him benefit of the doubt. I try to be positive, go in these games for a long time. But the bottom line is he's in over his head. He's been over his head for a long time. Joe Castiglione was a lazy hire. It's been lazy hire after one another. You know, it goes all the way back when he hired South last year, and it's just not good. And it's getting where it's just hard to even go to the game. I've been going to this game for over 50 years. It's ridiculous what I saw today. It's just mind-boggling how the play calling is just absolutely. And I told the guys around me, I said, just feed the ball at the end of the game. Just run the ball. They don't have no idea what down distance it is because they just John Mateer wants to run there and he plays like he's scared. I don't know what the problem is, but he only throws the one side of the ball of the game. He can't read the defenses. And we had a chance to win the game at the end, and he still can't get it done.
Yeah,
that's true. They get the lead 26-25.
The frustrating thing to me is this is year 4 now. I still don't think in the 4 years under Brent Venables there's been an offensive identity.
Because he doesn't know offenses, guys.
There's been 3 coordinators, Jay.
Well, you got different running backs playing every week. I mean, Blaylock. I mean, X-Rob. I mean, you don't know who's going to be in there every freaking drive. It's just getting into
it's pretty clear X-Rob's the best running back.
What are you going to hang your hat on?
Every game we have 4 offensive linemen out, and I don't know what's going on down there around that. I'm not going to sit here and say I do, but it's just getting and they don't use Kevin Wilson at all around when it comes to hey, Kevin's been here a long time. What should you think? We're not 2 steps ahead on anything. We're behind everything. It's pathetic to watch. They're not going to fire BB. We all know they're not going to fire BB because I'll still say this, and y'all can say I'm crazy. We're still going to go beat Tennessee. I've been saying that all season long. We're going to beat Tennessee, and that's going to be the worst thing for OU because BB will keep his job. They're not going to fire him. They don't have the money down there to fire him. For what?
Let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You're saying they beat Tennessee, so what do you have them finishing the season at? 9-3?
Yeah.
They won't fire him at 9-3.
You're not going to fire him at 9. If they go 9-3,
they're not going to fire him. That's the worst case scenario. Is if they beat Tennessee and they beat LSU or whatever, and that's the worst case scenario. I don't think they're going to fire him. I know for a fact they
won't at 9-3. No way.
Hey,
they don't have the money down there. Even if they wanted to, even if he goes 7-5 or 6-6, they don't have the money to fire him.
Hey, Johnson, 9-3 with what they have in front of them would be remarkable. I don't see how they win 9 games.
And what can I ask you one simple question? Why in the world are they so worried about redshirting Michael Hawkins? Like, why are they? We could have used some different plays today or whatever. I mean, I get you want to. It's terrible.
Well,
he may want a red shirt.
That's what I'm saying. What if he wants to? What if he thinks? What if Mateer comes back? I want to transfer. So he might be like, I'm in a red shirt.
He might told the coaches don't play me.
Yeah, who knows? There's no way to know. I mean, nobody knows. But he's not going to waste a year to go in there and get 2 snaps.
No.
But
I'm going to tell you one other thing. Santega, I can't say his name, number 5, on that jump play or whatever. He was just trying to make a play. I mean, he was just trying to make a play
by the Ole Miss guy.
He's one of the best players we got. And unfortunately, he fumbled the ball.
Yeah,
I agree.
He was just trying to make a play.
Yeah,
he was. It was just frustration on my end.
I mean, it's frustrating. I agree. I mean, the bad as we played today, we lose by 8 points. And I know Lane Kiffin makes some things, but Lane Kiffin, he does this stuff week after week. He's not nothing new. He didn't he does this stuff all the time.
Yeah.
But the deal of it is, and I was worried about the secondary all week long because they haven't really been tested. And I think that you'll see a different secondary next week when they got some film on there and say, hey, this is because no one really threw the ball against OU this whole season.
True.
The worst was the linebackers and safeties in coverage.
Well, when McKenzie went down, that hurt us a lot.
It hurt.
That hurt a lot. But the corners played pretty well, but I still don't understand why we still recruiting, the 5'10" secondary people.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. We get on here and complain and cry about it, but the bottom line is we could have won the game, but we didn't. I think we're going to beat Tennessee, guys. Just stay positive. So. Stay positive out there. But
hope you're right.
I just said Mateer was average at week 1. He's still average. He got a lot of work to do. He got a lot of work.
He does. He does. You can't argue.
All right, guys. Hey, keep up the good work, guys.
Appreciate it. I can't argue that Mateer has been average, Jay, because he has.
And big in the
now, early on in the year against Michigan and Auburn, he played way better.
He made some plays when they needed it. Hey, let's get a couple of these supers. Chief, I like Mateer, but his decision-making today was Jackson Arnold level, terrible runs and missing open reads. That game was there for a W. I agree. Thanks for the super, Chief. Also, thanks. Dilligaff says, regardless of what we want to happen, BB's not going anywhere. The problem is the offense. The play calling sucks. Mateer makes bad decisions. I agree with this, but every year it seems like we say the offense sucks. Like, who does that fall on? Every year it seems like, let's get to Gabriel. You're muted. Let's get to Gabriel.
Hey, can you hear me, fellas?
What's up, Gabriel?
Hey, so I'm a lurker, so I just want to say I've been listening to you guys pretty much every day on my way to work, and I feel like the need to call in now. So thank you for giving fans a chance.
Yep.
I mean, who do you get? I don't think BB goes this year because this is not the year to fire a coach with everything going on. I just don't think this is the year because another bad hire sets the program back. Way worse than
I would agree with does set you back worse.
What would you say though, Gabriel, on
average
either? But what would you say if they absolutely like just have a disaster into the season? Like I can agree with you if they go out and are 9-3, but what if they do end up 6-6? Wouldn't you have to make a move?
Well, I think you got to get rid of some offensive staff for sure, but I just don't know if this is the year.
Gabriel, I agree with you, but that should have been done last year.
No, I agree 100%. And I don't know who it is, Josie, BV, who had made the decision to keep some dudes around. And another thing that really kind of pisses me off, excuse my language, is the fact that 2 years in a row they've anointed the quarterback starter in January. I mean, I understand Hawkins may not be quote unquote ready. He doesn't know the offense, but I mean, Mateer is clearly just average. And you wonder like how much competition there truly is between quarterbacks to make them better. I mean, is he just walking in thinking he's got it? I mean, I don't know. But
I mean,
that's
it's a
all.
good
That's all I
point.
wanted to say.
Hey, Gabriel, another thing real quick. I mean, we talk about the offensive side of the ball, the coaching. You know what baffles me? I've never understood it this year. The amount of time Mateer's running around scrambling, and there's never a receiver open.
Going down the field, it's bad.
Right.
Who's coaching the receivers and not telling them to run into space or something? He never hits somebody on the run. It's
Right.
Like that's coaching, isn't it?
I don't know. All I know is under Riley, I mean, Mayfield, some of his best plays where he'd scramble out and there'd be two dudes just wide open.
Oh,
Like
when
they
he
knew
scrambled,
exactly where to go.
yeah. When he scrambled, you're like, here we go, big play.
Right.
Yeah.
But if it makes anyone feel better, I know it's football, but I think the basketball team's gonna be really good this year. So, Boomer.
Hey, thanks for calling in, Gabriel.
Hey, Jay, before we get to Dr. Vol, a couple of things. Yeah, OU goes from 22-10, Jay, to 26-25. They have all the momentum in the world, and like Fit with Fry said, they don't ride X Rob when they could have literally just ridden him and done some things, and they didn't do it. Bad play calling. That they absolutely should have kept riding him when you get the lead. You had all the momentum in the world. I agree about the Mateer stuff, Jay, and the Emmett Jones stuff with the receivers. Like, there's one play that OU runs, I can't stand it. It's Mateer rolling out.
I know which
they have 3 or 4 receivers on the right side. He's rolling out, and they're all running out routes to the sideline where nowhere to throw to. It's terrible.
Yeah, there's not much you can do with that. There's not much you can do as a quarterback, Jerm.
It's terrible. Let's get to Dr. Vol.
What's up, Dr. Vol? How you doing, man?
Pretty good. Watching some ball. Watched y'all's game. I think y'all do, like people saying y'all beat Tennessee. I think y'all do beat Tennessee. But if Mateer if you can solve him in the second half, his second half woes, because what do you attribute that to? Like, because he started off the game 9 for 10.
They don't make adjustments. Arbuckle doesn't adjust very well.
Right. And then you got away from the hot hand there, X Rob. He was just the best player on the field.
Yeah, he played good. He just didn't get.
I think he was the best player on the field for either besides him or Chambliss. I mean, Chambliss
was good. I like him.
Chambliss was killing you on third downs with his legs.
Oh, he was good third downs, man. He was great.
Lane almost, give it away, taking him out of the game there on the goal line package.
I don't understand that.
Maybe he's thinking he's afraid because Chambliss ain't he a senior, so he's maybe trying to keep that sentence.
It made zero sense to me.
He called himself stupid. He called himself stupid. You could see his words.
Yeah, it's what he said. It was stupid.
It seems to me he's just got he's got a package for Simmons just so he won't transfer next season.
It seems that way. I agree.
But I don't know. But I think it'll be a good game. But I still think y'all could beat LSU's offense is so bad they're not going to be able to score on your defense.
They haven't been very good offensively. You're right.
And then Tennessee's probably going to be.
Tennessee will be a test for OU's defense.
It'll kind of be a close game. It'll come down to what the quarterbacks do in the end of the game.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's going to do. But they're going to be tested defensively.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Thanks. Hey, Mr. Dillagav, thanks for the $4.99 super. It's the first year for Belt Buckle. We as fans have unrealistic expectations. Point blank. Period. Full stop. I agree. It's the first year. I'm just saying I'm not saying fire Arbuckle. All I'm saying is he does not make adjustments very well. He hasn't.
That was the one thing that the Washington State guy we had on last year said. Third quarter was bad last year. Now, I agree with what he's saying. I think next year they'll be better offensively, but here's the problem, Jerm. Like, unless Jim Nagy goes out and gets some dudes, they need some skill position players, Jerm.
Yeah.
And it's not coming in at recruiting level. I mean,
not at skill positions, Jay.
That's what worries me about the offense. And I think the thing is about Mateer, I know he came in very highly touted and stuff, but now he's playing tougher competition. He's got to go up to the next level. If not, you're in trouble. He's got to go up to the next level now because it's tougher competition, man. It's different. It's a different level. I agree. Second year OC would be better, Mr. Dillagaff. I would agree with you there, but the O-lines, let's talk about the O-line, Jerm. Fasusi he wasn't good.
Foj was better than Fasusi.
Fasusi hasn't been good in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
They have no depth at O-line. They continue to struggle at O-line. This is game 8. Game 8, and there's no identity.
No.
I mean,
like they need to be a ball control team, Jay. That's what they need to do, but they won't stick with it long enough. That's literally what they need to do.
Well, I don't think they trust their O-line to do it, Jerm.
I don't either, Jay.
Well, I think that's why
we've already been 50 minutes, man. We got another live at 9:30. Hey, get off here, watch some other football if you want. There's some okay games going on right now, but we're going to be back at 9:30 for it all to always allow fans to have a voice. That's what we do here. OU, I'll say this about BV. Like I said earlier, this could have been the end of his tenure here with this loss. It could have put the train on the tracks for the horse to ride off in the sunset, except it won't be sunset, Jay. Because what they or they're going to absolutely turn around somehow, some way next week, and then save his job. That's the two options right now.
Yeah.
So hey, thanks for watching and bearing this with us. Appreciate you all. One thing's for sure, we'll always show up. Thanks for being here. Thanks for joining us. For the callers, for the super chats, we appreciate it. Hit the subscribe if you're new here. We'll be back at 9:30 tonight. Thanks for watching.
See you.
See you later.